Werk is a German word. It means factory, because what I do is I create success. And that's what I also do here on Facebook, Sundays, 4 p.m. Eastern, the Sunday setup for success. So today, I wanted to talk about unleashing your genius. It's become sort of my tagline as I have been building out this coaching business. And so I wanted to talk about where it comes from, what it means. All right, unleashing your genius. What really does that mean? And it really begins at the very root of who you are. What is your purpose? I talked about that a few weeks ago. Purpose versus achievements. That's still a big mind frame topic in my mind. And you really have to be clear on what your purpose is. And that's where coaching obviously comes in. That's where coaching helping you discover your very own unique purpose. And having that purpose will give you guidance on what it is that you're here for, what it is that you're meant to do. And then we can unleash that genius within. So are you doing what you are meant to be doing right now? Are you pursuing your purpose? Why not? What is holding you back? So how did you arrive at this even? Right? How do you know that this, whatever it is that you're currently pursuing, is your actual purpose? Now, I think figuring out what your purpose is will be a topic for another week. So we'll keep this as a very top-level discussion. Are you pursuing your purpose? Because if you are, then we can unleash your genius. I think a very important part of this is a very simple question. Are you helping to support and uplift others? Or are you doing this only for yourself? I think any purpose has to be bigger than you. Now, most of us, well, we all have to work, right? We all have to work for money. We have to give some of our time away in exchange for money because we need money to live. But that's not what I'm talking about. That is not your purpose in life, right? Your purpose is not to make money. Your purpose is not to take care of your family, for example. That is your responsibility. That is not your purpose. The purpose has to be something much bigger than that. It has to be something bigger within your community, within your neighborhood. You have to give back and you have to help others, support them, uplift them, solve problems for people. So I'm going to go back a little bit on my own journey with this, where I'm coming from, how I arrived to be here today, doing what I'm doing through SuccessFactor, for example, the coaching that I'm doing. So I have always enjoyed helping other people. And that started my journey into medicine, becoming a doctor. And what I found through that is that I absolutely enjoy helping people. I love seeing people get better. Unfortunately, with the current system, I am very frequently hindered by the system itself, which is really preventing me from doing more than I should. But I do like helping people. And what I found is that really my purpose in life is not just to help people. My purpose in life, I have discovered, and this took some time, this took some work, this took some effort, but my purpose, right, is to be here to help others be elevated to their highest potential. I'm here to elevate you to your highest potential. And that's what I do through my coaching business, right? I help others elevate them to their highest potential. So how do you know that you are unleashing your genius? How do you know that you are truly pursuing the purpose, the reason you exist, right? What is your purpose in life? How do you know? And so there's a few different things that we can go down on this rabbit hole to figure out, are you truly unleashing your genius? Are you truly pursuing your purpose, right? So the very first component to this is going to be a positive emotion. Are you getting a positive emotion from what it is that you're doing? Are you happy with what it is that you're doing? Is what you're doing filling your cup? Is it energizing you? Right? Are you happy about what it is that you are doing? And not only that, is that happiness shining through in your affect? Are you creating so much positivity that you are infecting others with it? That is an important component of your purpose. Are you having positive emotions with what it is that you're doing? If you're not having positive emotions about what it is that you're doing, I can guarantee you, step one is you are not unleashing your genius, right? Your genius is still shackled, it's still hidden, it's still trapped away. So we have to unlock that first, right? What makes you happy? What gives you energy? What fills your cup? And then as part of that as well, right, is that positive affect, that happiness, that positive emotion, that positive energy. Is that shining through in everything that you're doing, and are you infecting others with it? And with that then comes engagement, right? Are you engaging with other people? Are you engaging not just with other people, but are you engaging with the work that you're doing? Is that positive affect, that happiness that's shining through, that positive energy that's coming from you because you're pursuing your purpose, is that not just coming through to you and affecting others, but is it also coming through to the work itself? Because if that's the case, you're not just affecting others, your clients, your customers, you're also affecting the people that are working with you, right? The people that may be your employees that you've hired to help you pursue your purpose. Right? You're trying to infect them as well. You're trying to engage them as well in your purpose. And if you cannot clearly define your purpose, your vision, your mission to other people, then you also cannot get them engaged. So that's another important part of your purpose. That's another important part of figuring out, are you truly pursuing your purpose? It's not just about getting the positive emotion from it and giving that positive emotion back. It's also, as a result of that, are you able to engage others with the work that you are doing? And it's only if you're doing that that you have truly unleashed your genius, right? Because now you're not only able to do the work yourself, you have these force multipliers, these people you're working with, and whether they're employees or maybe even clients or customers, they're now able to spread that message as well. So you need to be engaged with your work. Now, the flip side of that is, of course, if you're not engaged with your work, right? If you're dreading what it is that you're doing every day, if you're trying to change what it is that you're doing every day, right? If you're in resistance to what it is that you're doing every day, then you're not unleashing your genius, right? That genius is still trapped. It's not coming out. You have to be in flow, right? That's a big keyword that everybody always talks about. Are you in flow? When everything just becomes easy, when things just go without resistance, right? You can work for hours, you can work for days, you just don't want to stop. You get up in the morning, you're energized, you're excited. That's when you're in flow, because that's when you're engaged with your work, with your purpose. The third component of looking at, are you truly unleashing your genius? Which really is just a different way, like I said, of are you pursuing your purpose? It's just my way of saying that, right? Are you pursuing your purpose? Have you unleashed your own personal genius? How are your relationships? Are they strong? Are they supportive, right? Are people in your circle supportive of the mission that you're putting out, the mission that you're pursuing, the mission that you're on? Do they clearly see the vision that you are seeing? Goes back a little bit to the engagement I was just talking about. If people don't see the same thing that you're seeing, then they're not supporting you. Not that they don't want to, it's that they can't, because they don't know what it is that they are supporting. So you want to make sure you have good relationships. This also goes back to something we talked about a few weeks ago, that your net worth is your net work, right? Your network, the people you surround yourself with, they're also here on their own path, on their own purpose to help and elevate you, right? To elevate and support you on your own path, on your own purpose, on your own mission. So you want to make sure that the relationships that you're with, and it's not just your romantic relationship, right? This is all the people in your circle, your friends, your families, your coworkers, your employees, your clients, your customers, really everyone you interact with. How are those relationships? Because if you have unleashed your genius, if you have discovered your purpose, and you're pursuing that purpose ferociously, then those relationships will be strong. Because they will see that you are on a mission, that you have a clearly defined goal. You have a clear vision for what it is that you're trying to accomplish. And those relationships will be supportive of you and your mission. So that's another big component of, are you truly unleashing your genius? Do you have supportive relationships? If you don't, I can guarantee you, you have not yet unleashed your genius. Now, the last two components that I look at when I talk with clients and other people about their purpose in life and unleashing their own personal genius, it's something that I've said over and over again. It's something that I went down a little bit of a rabbit hole with last week, and that is meaning, right? You want your work to have meaning, right? Is there a specific meaning to it? Now, that meaning doesn't have to be anything, global. It doesn't have to be anything, other than something that is specific to you, something that carries meaning for you specifically. It is your vision. It is your mission. It is your purpose. So the work that you're doing has to have a certain meaning for you. What outcome are you looking for in that, right? What is it that you're trying to accomplish, which is the next step, right? This is truly pursuing purposes. If your life work has meaning. Now, again, that meaning is really just specifically for you, but your vision for what it is that you're trying to accomplish is what creates that meaning. And as you are pursuing your purpose, right? As you are engaging in your mission, to realize the vision that you have for what it is that you're trying to accomplish, right? You are engaged with your work. You're pulling in supportive and strong relationships to help elevate you, to support you, to help push you forward as you're pulling yourself into the future. But your life has to have meaning. Your purpose has to have meaning. And that has to come from here, from the heart. That has to come from you. I cannot create that for you. No one else can create that for you. The only person who can create that meaning for your purpose is you. Again, coaching can help with that. We can help dissect all of these different things that have meaning for you and figure out where your emotions are attached, because that's what creates meaning. And as you have meaning, as you pursue your passion, as you pursue your purpose, you will be engaged with your work. You will have positive emotions tied to that. That shines through. You get supportive relationships. But your work has to have meaning. Your life has to have meaning. Your purpose has to have meaning. And as a component of that, I urge you to be good and do good. Okay? I talked about that last week. You want to make sure that you help support others. You help uplift others. You help elevate others. This is not just about you. Okay? Life is not just about me. It's not just about you. It's not about any of us individually. It's what we create together. And you want to do good in the world. You want to solve problems for other people, right? Whether that's goods or services that you sell, you want to help others. You want to support others. You want to solve their problems. But you want to do that in the context of something that gives you meaning. Okay? If you do something that doesn't have any specific meaning to you, if that doesn't give you any emotional reaction, then you're not unleashing your genius. Okay? Very, very crude example for this is you are a garbage collector. Okay? You can just go out there on the truck and collect trash cans. It's dirty work, isn't it? Now, if you come from a neighborhood where trash is rampant, where people do not pick up after themselves, and you want to change that, you want to create a better neighborhood, a cleaner neighborhood, a healthier neighborhood, well, then becoming a garbage collector could be part of your purpose, right? Because now you're giving back to your community. Your work has meaning. And even though it's dirty work, and many of us don't want to do it, you have a purpose to fulfill, right? You have a vision for a cleaner neighborhood, a better community, a cleaner community, a healthier community. And so even though you're doing some dirty work that most of us wouldn't do, you're engaging in your work. You're getting a positive emotion from it. You're getting better relationship from it because your neighbors see what you're doing, and they will support you and help keeping that neighborhood clean. And your work now has meaning. It is not just about picking up garbage pails from the side of the road. It is about creating a better neighborhood, right? That sounds very different all of a sudden, right? I'm a garbage man, or I'm a neighborhood improvement person. So your work, your purpose needs to have meaning. And if you don't have meaning tied to your work, you have not yet unleashed your genius. And then finally, the pinnacle, where we all want to get to, and that is a sense of accomplishment. Do you feel good about what you have done? Do you feel good about what it is that you're doing? Is there some kind of end goal in mind of what you're trying to get to, what you're trying to accomplish, right? What are you trying to do here? What is the problem that you're solving? And is there a way to measure that, right? Are you reaching your goals? And in the process of that, are you not just reaching your own goals, but are you helping to support others to solve their problems and uplift them and elevate them? Okay? So those are the 5 big components of what I mean by unleashing your genius. So ask yourself, are you happy with what it is that you're doing? Are you getting a positive emotion from what it is that you are doing? Are you happy, right? And not just are you happy, but are you able to infect others with that happiness? Are you engaged with your work, right? Is the work that you do meaningful to you? Are you having strong and supportive relationships as a result of what it is that you're doing? And finally, do you feel accomplished? Do you feel like you have changed the world? Again, not just in a global sense, but have you changed your world, right? Your little corner of the world. Have you changed your neighborhood, your community, your little world, right? Have you solved problems? Are you supporting others? Are you uplifting others? Are you solving problems? Because I tell you, this is what I'm doing nowadays in my coaching business. I get an incredible amount of happiness and satisfaction out of helping other people reach their goals, succeed in life, and help elevate them to their highest potential. Potentials that they may not even have realized for themselves yet. I am very much engaged with that work. I absolutely love working with people one-on-one. And it gives me an incredible amount of satisfaction to see other people succeed in working with me. I have incredible relationships with this, right? My fellow coaches, my friends. I have a great group of people that support me in what it is that I'm doing. I have clients that keep coming back to me. I have clients that are very thankful for the work that I'm doing. I have great relationships as a result of what it is that I'm doing because I am helping others be elevated to their highest potential because that is my purpose. That's what I am here for. My work carries meaning because I can create people. I can help create people that I can help people create success for themselves, right? I help them be better at what it is that they're doing or help them reach goals that they did not think they were capable of reaching. And that is an incredible amount of meaning to me because it helps me help people, and that's what I love doing. And I'm very much get accomplished. I feel very much accomplished with what it is that I'm doing. When clients reach their goals, when clients become successful, when clients reach clarity on their own vision, when they finally realize the missing piece was themselves. That's the beauty of coaching, right? The potential is within all of us. All I'm doing is unleashing your genius.